Hello, beautiful world. I'm very honored to be in front of you today on the celebration time of the Upliftment Program's 16th birthday. And there's some really beautiful humans behind the camera. So you're going to hear first from our Cape Town representative, Karen.
Hi, I'm Karen Christian. I'm working with the Upliftment Program and holding space for Secret Sunrise Outreach.
And she's not going to speak because she's holding the camera and she daren't wobble. Is our beautiful Zenjen, who's holding the Josie coordinating. So yay to Zenjen and Karen. And then we have our lovely Barbs as well, and we're talking to her about heart space. So she's throwing herself in. Come on, Karen, throw yourself in, Karen. And yes, look at the team. Thanks, Zenjen, for holding the camera. So yeah, guys. So one of the things that's really exciting about where we're at as the Upliftment Program is people who have been watching us over the years, you will know that when we originally started the Upliftment Program, we actually used to say things like, we're uplifting the corners of all mouths. And actually, in essence, we have not changed that context. It's just become a lot more enthused with the science of emotional wellness. And the Upliftment Program now is becoming quite synonymous in a kind of a global joy movement. We're not the only organization, there are many that are actually all aligning and collaborating to ensure that the mood of our beautiful world is
elevated.
Elevated. So we're saying, let's be on the up. And the best way to be on the up is to simultaneously be taking care of yourself while you serve our beautiful world with your kindness. We love to throw around the term humankind, be both. Be both human and kind. So often I find that the human element is in me is that ego side that's still trying to figure out the best version of me. And then the kind self knows how to be kind to me, knows how to be kind to others. And so I feel like we're coming to that time in our world where we really are elevating our mood as we serve ourselves and others. With that in mind, we as the Upliftment Program would really like to celebrate that in this last year we have really well done to Karen. Come throw yourself back in here quickly for a moment. Really well done for Karen, because we have thanks to you a really beautiful partnership with Secret Sunrise. And Secret Sunrise is a global movement where you wear headsets. And I know, thanks to you, we've been able to really uplift and support a lot of schools. And we essentially have been able to go into the schools. What would you say in a nutshell is the main thing that we do when we're in the schools?
We create a playful arena where children can just forget about all their worries and just absolutely enjoy feeling free and playful.
So to Karen for supporting us to get the Secret Sunrise outreach going and to ensure that the Upliftment Program now is bringing upliftment into previously disadvantaged schools where the need in these impoverished areas is so huge, and we get to elevate that mood. So to Karen. And she's hiding, but she's there holding the camera. Our beautiful Zenjen is you know, I think you've been in this movement now, Zenjen, for 6 years, and I think over the years we've had over 100 girls trained up in Johannesburg who have been uplifting children in Johannesburg General Hospital, and I know even one of the special needs homes in Johannesburg. And I think the most important thing for me is to celebrate you right now for what you've been doing with a pilot program of early childhood development as well. So also within the schools. I know I'm speaking on your behalf, but I really appreciate that. I think we looked at it in preparation of this AGM. We're looking at already close to 800 children that you reached that are all in the younger age group that were able to be uplifted through the power of story and these inclusive workshops that help them to see what was special about them, which I think is so important in today's game. And then I think just generally as a collective, what's really important to understand is that as a group, the Upliftment Program has a powerful growing body are volunteer joy catalysts. Not all of them even report back to us of what upliftment they are doing, but those that do have helped us to understand that we have reached in this last year 3,690 beneficiaries. That means 3,690 humans were touched with their hearts, even the seagulls agree, were touched with their hearts and uplifted, and we have no idea what that ripple effect is. But I know for myself, when I feel in a joyous space, it does not last for 5 minutes, especially if it's been done in a sober and healthy way, which is the core of our work. So to every single volunteer, to Susie McFarlane at Herschel Girls School, who trained up another group of girls here in Cape Town again, who have been visiting Maitland Cottage every second week, to all of the people who supported us, Torsten Kremser, who helped us with the Garden Route Joy Tour this year, and the Overberg group that supported us with Soul Circus this year. We did amazing outreach and started our pilot program of caregivers, which we'll come more to now. Just in general, I think it's a general celebration to every single human who has been part of ensuring that we had 3,690 beneficiaries this year. So to all of you. And then going forward, I think is a really important thing to just already put out. Upliftment program is passionate about ensuring that this mood elevation, that the socio-emotional wellness that we know that we can bring to the world, that we actually take the lid off, so to speak. So they talk about our self-development, that often we don't even realize that we're stuck in a container because somebody put the lid on us. Well, we're saying take the lid off and let's unleash the potential of the upliftment program. So the best way we can do that is to change even some of our structures of being so hospital volunteer focused, which has been quite challenging. I think over the years we've probably trained over 800 volunteers, but our kind of turnover is quite extreme in that space because the hospital work is quite hard. So what we're turning around now is our focus is going to become on the caregivers, which is a really important thing, because I think in today's day and age, a lot of our caregivers are in environments where they're short-staffed and underpaid, and the level of appreciation and emotional support, the heart space that exists to nurture them, is, I think, a little weak. And so Upliftment Program is now making this our passion project, and alongside our schools work, which includes the early childhood development and our work with Secret Sunrise Outreach, that we're actually going to now open that space to ensure that simultaneously we have this caregiver focus. So this is really exciting. Hopefully by this time next year we're going to have a report for you and just tell you the most extraordinary beneficiary numbers, because the blessing of focusing on the caregivers is that every single one of those institutions that we reach at caregiver level becomes an outreach beneficiary for us too. So just consider that. Imagine all the hospitals, orphanages, special care centers. Imagine the level of elevated mood that the upliftment program can create when all of those humans are feeling uplifted and emotionally well. Whew, exciting times. I keep wanting to show you my sock. I don't know why.
That's a happy sock.
Oh, look, it's my foot. It's elevated. That's what happens when you have a cheerlady as a clown. So I think, look, in general, we just want to throw out some thanks. And our biggest thanks always is to every single volunteer and facilitator that has helped to actually keep this upliftment program on the up. And then our key supporters, thank you to Total Energy and Petroleum, thank you to HCI Foundation, thank you to Make an Immediate Difference, always coming through for us year after year, we love you, and Crafts Trust, and then still a number of individuals that all make small contributions every single month to the upliftment program. Thank you to you. Lots of a little becomes a lot, and I really would like to conclude on the kind of day after our 16th birthday. We would really like to encourage every single one of you that get to see this Cheerlady Report, become one of our monthly donors. Because one of the things that ensures the sustainability of an organization like the Upliftment Program, besides the fact that you can get a tax certificate for every donation you make, is that if you're making a consistent little 100, 200, up to 1,000 rand a month contribution, it may not be a lot for you, but if we have a lot of those littles in our account, we have sustainability, and that ensures us keeping people like Karen and Zenjan and Barb's and all of these people actually sustained every month to do this work full time, which they absolutely should be, because right now our world needs an uplifted mood. Joyous people are the ones that go forward and create solutions. Joyous people are the ones that are going to be the peacemakers in our world. And right now we need a lot more humankind being both human and kind. So from the Upliftment Program and our partners, Secret Sunrise, and everybody, we love you, God bless, and we'll catch you next year with another Cheerlady Report. Lots of other stuff in between, but thank you everybody for your support.